Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a video on Filmora9 showing you guys how to edit using their software as well as all the features that is embedded within the software. So Wondershare Filmora was nice enough to reach out to me and asked if I would make a video using their editor, and obviously I said yes. I love their product and I've used it in the past and I've always wanted to use this editor, the full version. I never had the finances to buy myself this editor, but now that I have the opportunity to use it, I'm super excited. So Filmora was nice enough to give me a lifetime subscription so I can show you guys all the features that it has. So yeah, I hope this video is helpful to you. If you have the editor already or if you're thinking of buying this editor, I hope this video can help you. So if you're interested in using this software, I'll have a link in the description box below that you can go check out so you can get the software for yourself. So definitely go to the link in the description box below to check out Filmora. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so here's my desktop and I'm just going to be showing you guys everything that's in Filmora, like I've said. And first off, let's just go into the apps. So we have down here, we have Wondershare Filmora9, and we're going to go in here. The link to the download for this will be in the description box below if you want to go check that out. So yeah, you also get a free trial, so you can also just use that and see if you're interested in this app yourself. So let's just click on Filmora9 and let it start loading. Okay, so once you've clicked on Filmora9, this will pop up. So you have all your projects here, and then you have the option to open a project. So if you have a whole list of projects, you can just open the project here. It'll take you to your projects folder on your laptop, or you can just say create new project. You can also just search for a project if you have a bunch of projects, so you don't have to skim through all of that. You can just search that. So let's click on new project, and once you've done that, you'll see this is what you'll get. So this is your blank canvas. This is where we're gonna edit our video and everything like that. So this area is for importing all your media files, such as videos, photos, music, anything like that. You'll import in here. Here are some sample videos that they include for you. If you're interested in using that, these could be really helpful for like intros or things like that. If you want to make an intro, they have some templates here for you. And then yeah, you have your project media. So you can import media files or from camera or phone, things like that, Facebook, Instagram. They also have a record option, so you can record from webcam, you can record Voiceover, or you can record your screen. So that's really nice. And they have these tabs here at the top with all the available things, and you can just click on here if you want to import new media. Here we have our timeline where our video clips are going to be loaded in. We have audio, and if you click on this plus button here, you'll see you can add an audio track or a video track. And you can adjust the height, things like that. I'll just show you guys that once the videos are imported. So let's just go ahead and import our videos. So click on here, and you can go through your entire media thing. So just find your clips that you're looking for. I'm just going to choose a few random clips from old videos that I've done. So this is just from a room tour that I did. It's just cool videos that I can put effects over just to show you guys everything that you can do. So you can either select clip one by one and import them, or you can just go ahead and select all your clips and just import them into your timeline. So let's do that. The resolution or frame rate of a media does not match the current project, so you can change that. I'm just going to click on don't change. So now it will start loading in all of your videos. This might take a while just because the editor needs to load everything in, scan through everything. And the cool thing is that it has these volume things here at the bottom, which I really like. You can either lock these in so you can't move them at all, they'll stay in one place, or you can unlock. I'm gonna leave that on unlock for now. And now we can start editing these video clips. So first off, this is your timestamp. So this is where you can scrub through your videos and see everything that is in your video, and this is where you basically you drag this, and maybe you want to split your video here. What you can do is either you can go click on right click, and then you have all these options. So you can rotate, trim to play ahead, end play ahead, start play ahead, green screen, things like that, I'm just going to go here and click on split. So you can either do that, or what you can do is, this is just faster to speed up your editing process, is Command B, and that splits your video for you. Another keyboard shortcut you can do is Command and this bracket. I'll have that on the screen, and then it automatically deletes this, so it basically skips a step because it deletes it for you. You don't have to do that, and you can just drag this to your starting point. So that's basically what you can do in here. So next thing we're going to look at is these categories up here. So we're going to look at each of these categories, see what they have, and we're just going to see how we can apply that to our project. So first off, we have audio. So they have a bunch of songs and things that you can choose from. So what you need to do, if you want to use this song, for instance, you'll need to download that and just import that in here. So you just drag it to your song sound icon here, and it will start to download the online content. So here you can see I have that music imported into my project. So this is really nice that they give you this option of songs, because it's always really hard to find good songs to import into your project that is not copyrighted. So yeah, that's really cool. So you have all these basic categories of music, and then you also have sound effects and things like that. So that's really cool. So what I want for my video right now is a title, so something that pops up and says room tour. So we're gonna go to titles over here, and they have a bunch you can choose from. I'm gonna basically download all these because they're all really cute. So let me just find one that I think works best for this video. So what I've done is I just clicked on this and I just dragged it into my project, and I put it over here over top of this. You don't first have to click here and add video. You can just drag it in and it will automatically load this timeline bar. So this is what the title looks like when it comes into your video. The reason why it's still kind of jittery is because it is still loading into your project. But now I can go ahead and double click on that, and once I've done that, it will bring up this menu, and I can adjust the text, what fonts I want it to be, the size, transform, composing, everything I can do here. So let me just say here, what is this? I want to edit this box. So let's say room tour. So as you can see, the white isn't really working here. So what I can also do is I can change the color. So let's just choose a little darker color, maybe like a gray or something. Let me just see. Okay, that looks better. So we have that. Now I'm gonna click on this text, and I think I'm gonna just put in my channel's name right here. So we're gonna type in Kayla's World. Now once I've done that, you'll see it is typed in here, and lastly I'm gonna put in here 2019. Okay, so I've done everything that I want to. Here you can see I can also just adjust the text spacing. So maybe 2019 I want to be spaced a little further. Line spacing is if you have two lines, the distance between those two lines, you can position it wherever you want. You can add a text layer. You can go through your text layers, things like that. Now transform is you can rotate your text a bit. You can select the position you want it in. And then blending mode you can do a lot of things with. I'm not going to go into all of this in detail. Let me know if you want a video on that, but this is just the basics of what this editor can do. So yeah, that's basically all I'm going to show you guys right now. And then once I've done that, I can also add here, I can put over a line. They have a bunch of presets that I can use, and they have animations that you can choose from as well. But I actually like the animation that's on here already, but you can choose from these. So let me just show example. This is how that's going to come in. That. So yeah, I'm not going to choose any of these like I said, but this is just for in case I maybe want to use one of these. So as for the video, I can scale it, so I can change the entire size of that. So let me just play around with that. So that's really big. I think I like it here in the middle, and then I can also just like rotate that if I want to. And then if you click on advanced, you can go through your text. So say I want that text to have more customization. So something I like to do is add a border around my text. So what I want to do is I'm going to click there, and then it gives me the option to edit that. So I'm just going to go with a dark border. And once I've done that, I'm just going to close this. I can set the opacity of that. I'm just going to put that a little lower. And I can also blur that border, which I think usually gives a cool effect. Then you can also add a shadow, which is something that makes your text pop out a lot. So I'm just going to tag that as well. So you can see the text is already popping out a lot more. Now, you can do this for every single one of your text. You can give this text maybe another animation, this one another animation, and this one. So yeah, this is basically just to fit your preference on how you love your videos and how you want your videos to come in. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust the size of this one's border here just to make it a little less big. And I think this is what I like. Now, if this is too complicated for you, you can just go with the normal editing of the text like I showed you guys before, but I like to do a more in detail one. So this is just a short demonstration of how to edit your text. So once I've done that, I've got that to my liking, we're gonna go back and we're gonna again see how it comes in, if that's to my liking. So let me just drag this to the beginning. So this is my video clip, and then the text will come in. So you can obviously drag this out, so that will just make the transitions stand out a bit more. So let me just see. So it comes in, room tour, and then stands there, and then it goes out. So yeah, you can play around with the timing a bit more in the advanced option, but that's just a basic way of showing you guys how to add that text. Next up, we have transitions. So say I have these two clips, okay, and I want to add a transition in between them. So let me just choose a random one. Let's see, a butterfly scroller. I'm gonna add that in between them. So here you can see that's what happens, and then that's that. So I can do that. So these are all, you have slideshow, favorites, lifestyle. They have a bunch you can choose from here, so you should really just go through all of these and just see which one you like more. Then effects is basically different overlays that you can put over your video, and these look so cool, especially if you have a video with a bunch of different kinds of shots on them. So let me just show you guys an example of one that you can choose from. So let me just go with mirror. We all know what this effect does, but we're going to put that over this clip, and we're going to put it over the entire duration of this clip. Okay, let's just do this. Now, if I play this, this is what it's going to look like. So it basically gives this clip a cool look, and I just really like it. So here's a VR distortion one. So I like that kind of cinematic look that most people have in their videos. So let me just see how this looks over this clip. So this could just be like a second worth over your video, and then you'll see that's what it looks like. I really love this, and I think it could be really cool in a montage at the beginning of your video. So that's that. Now, elements is another thing, and this is probably one of my favorite things in this entire editor. So they have a bunch of cool overlays that you could put over your video, and you can get really cool looks for your video with this. So example, you're going on a camping trip and you're vlogging that. So here is a really cool thing that you can put over your video for that. I know it's not really fitting for my video clip, but just imagine this. So first off, I've imported this element. So say you're just arriving at your camp and you're vlogging that, and you want to show people how when you arrived, you can just put this kind of thing over it, and look how cool that animation is. And then say you're setting up camp or something like that, you can select this and you'll look at that. That's so cool. You can add that over your video as well. Now the cool thing is it's not just limited to there. So if I double click on this, it has more in-depth information, things I can toggle. I can add drop shadow. I can even adjust the size. I can rotate this, and I can just like maybe put it here in the corner, and then that's how it's gonna appear in my video, in that spot. I can add motion to it. If it's a green screen, you can put that, you can enable chroma key. So let me just see how this looks. So let me just move this thing again. Now if I play the video, this is what's gonna happen. It comes in and then it appears and then it goes out again. Okay, so yeah, you really have to go through all the elements. It's amazing. And then they also have an effects store that you can go to online to download additional content. So I'm gonna go through that at the end of this video. Okay, so now that we've gone through all of these elements and things that you can add to your video, let's go back and look at the basics that everyone wants to do in a video editor. So first off, we did cover the splitting, the trimming, how to delete clips, everything like that. We've done that. Now say I have a voiceover that I want to do. I can simply do that by clicking over here, clicking on this mic option. So what I can do is I can select which device I want as my import audio. So if you have a mic, so this is my mic, so I can select this mic and I can use that to do my voiceover. I can mute the project, so this project, so I won't hear that in the background, and then once I'm done I can click here and it will start to record. So once it's recorded my audio, I can just click here, I can move it around, or I can just delete it by clicking the backspace button on my keyboard. So another thing you might be interested in is green screens, because I know I love a good green screen and I love using them in my videos. So what you can do is go in and click on import and import whichever green screen you want. So as you can see, I've just imported my green screen into my video editor. I'm just going to show you guys, just going to play that. So it's a green screen, it plays, it brings in my social media icon, the green screen plays, and then the icon just exits the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag that. Either I can drag it into a new timeline, or I'm just going to put it over here. Depends on how many things I already have in here, this timeline. So now when I play my video, you'll see that it's just green still. So what I can do is I can double tap on this video and I can go ahead and click on chroma key. And now when my video comes, it shows the green screen and everything. Now if it's not to your liking yet and it hasn't detected it all the way, because some greens are different than others, you can toggle all of these things until you have your desired look. So there's a bunch of things you can toggle just to make sure. As you can see, that just made it a lot more blurred at the edges. So you can toggle all of these things just to get to your liking and see what you want in your green screen. So yeah, toggle all of these until you have your desired look and you have what you think looks good for your green screen. And that's how you use green screens in Filmora. It's super easy. There's not a lot to think about. If you have maybe a blue screen, you can just select which color is in your video. So I can use this eyedropper tool and say, okay, this color I want gone, and it does that. Or if it was blue, I could have selected, I could have used the eyedropper key, go to the blue on my blue screen, and then it would have gotten rid of all that. So yeah, whatever screen you have, you can get rid of in Filmora. So once I have my desired look, I can just click on OK, and that will be set on my video. And that's how you do a green screen in Filmora. Okay, so next thing I want to show you guys is color correcting your videos. So first off, let's just click on the clip that we would like to color correct. So I've selected this clip here. Now click on this tool here. If you'll hold it long enough, you'll see it says color correction. So I'm gonna click on that, and now you'll see the video coming up. Now what you want to do is either you can use a preset. So if you have maybe they have a filter that you like to use over your video, you can go to that. But for a more customizational look, you'll go to adjust. Now you can adjust the temperature of your video. Here you can adjust tint. You can also add LEDs, color, so exposure, brightness, contrast, saturation, light. You can also adjust, so highlights, whites, blacks. It's very in depth, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because that would take very long, but yeah, you can basically go through all of these and just select. These are basically the basic toggles that you might want to use. So exposure is to maybe brighten up your video a bit more. Brightness also brightens up a bit more. Then next up we have contrast, so that's the difference between the dark colors and the white colors. You have vibrance that you can select, and you have saturation. So these are the basic toggles that you want to use when you're starting out with editing on this editor. Then later on you can maybe go to LUTs and light, HSL, things like that. So yeah, I recommend firstly getting familiar with these and then moving on to the more difficult ones, or maybe just go with a preset. That always works as well. They have really cool presets in here that you can go through. And once you've selected whatever you want, you just click on OK, or you can reset all if you've maybe messed up or something. So I've already showed you guys, if you right click on a clip, you can rotate it, and you can also crop and zoom. So here is my video clip, and I maybe want to crop it, so I can go here, and then it's just cropped to this part. Or I can do a pan and zoom. So what that is, it's going to start at one point and it's going to end at another point. So if my starting point is here and my end point is here, it's basically going to zoom from this point to here. So say I have this clip here and this clip here, and I need to cut it over here. So this has to go away from these two clips. So instead of selecting a clip, splitting, and selecting a clip, and splitting again, what you can do is you can just select none of the clips. You just click on your Command B, and then it will split both clips, and then you can delete both clips at that exact point. So that's also something that I often like, and it's also really helpful if you have audio that you need to split at the exact same point as your video. You can just do that with no problem at all. But okay, that's all I'm going to be showing you guys today. I know there is a ton more that I could possibly show you guys. It's just, this is a basic editing tutorial. If you want a more in-depth video, let me know, but this is the basics of what you can do on Filmora 9. And it's just, it has so many great features that I couldn't possibly go through all of them. So yeah, this is all I'm going to be showing you guys in this video. Like I said, awesome effects, things that they implement into their editor, and they just have everything that you want in a good editor. The interface is really easy to use, and it's super easy to learn. Now let's just go to their effects store. I just want to quickly show you guys their effects store online. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Safari. I'm going to type in Filmora.wondershare.net. Okay, now they have this tab right up here. First, I'm going to sign in. Okay, so I'm signed in now, so let's go and click on Effects Store and see everything that I have on here. Now, depending on what season it is, they have that here. Holidays, they have that here. Just different packs, they have that here. You can see everything that they have here. They have so many packs that you can choose from. So let's go to popular. So this is all their most popular packs that they have at the moment. So it could be effects, it could be music, it could be anything you want. It could be in this effects store. Okay, so let me just go through some of these and show you guys an example of what a pack maybe has. Okay, so let's see what's in this action tech pack. If we go in here, if you don't have a subscription, you're gonna have to get a plan to access all of the features on their effects store, but they do have some free content, but I'm just gonna be showing you guys basically what you have. So this is the pack, and in here they have 9 titles, 3 transitions, 5 overlays, 5 elements, and then they don't have music or filters. But yeah, that's what is in this pack alone. And then based on this, they have some more recommendations. So like I said with the camping trip example, maybe you're going on a road trip, and then they have titles, transitions, overlays, things that can help you edit your video to your liking, add effects to it, and just gives it a nicer feel when you have effects and things coming into your video. Now let's go to free, just to show you guys what free things they do have. Okay, so for their free packs, they have a bunch of kind of holiday related things, birthday, confetti, here's a romantic pack, spring pack. There's not a lot, but there is some, and I think that's really nice that they at least give people the option to have free downloads. So yeah, definitely check out their effects store if you have the app, and see if there's something in here that is for you and that will just make your editing look really cool as well. Okay, so that's everything I'm going to be showing you guys today, and let's get back to the outro. So that was my video using Filmora9. I hope you guys did enjoy it and found it interesting and helpful. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you again, Filmora, for making this video possible, and guys, don't forget to check out their website. I'll have it linked in the description box below. Comment down below letting me know what your thoughts are on this editor, and if it's something that you're interested in. I would love to get your guys' feedback. Subscribe by clicking on the icon on the screen, and click on my YouTube tips and tricks playlist to see all of my other YouTube related videos, such as editing tutorials and things like that. So definitely click on the playlist for that, and click on the video to my previously uploaded video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.